Hello, Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. I want to give you some information that you may need. So please take what resonates. And if you like these messages that I have, please feel free to comment, like, and subscribe. I really appreciate you being here today. And I want to thank the ancestors and channel Source to come with us and to uncover the ways that we can transform from our current circumstances. And it just seems like, Cancer, I feel there is a large wave of emotions, as big as the ocean, that is overwhelming you. I feel as though you have a lot of responsibilities to handle, and they may be you will be taken on a different route. I think you may be feeling like you're on a different route. The first card I pulled is the Empress. Wonderful, beautiful. This is how I see you, Cancer, as being someone that has established your school, you're good with that, your home, you're good with that, your family, you're good with that, your finances may be well because you've been able to conserve and to be conservative. So I'm going to take a look at the broader energy from this, and I do feel, yes, I do feel like you have been releasing things that no longer are serving you, that you've been able to handle situations from the recent past that have maybe weighed you down. And now I think you're in a place where you're like, okay, I'm good. I am right. The Ten of Pentacles shadowing. This is a very good, abundant card, Cancer. I feel like you went through so much, and I'm coming here to confirm with you that the way that you're handling things is great, and you have been making strides to make peace in your life, okay? So the number one thing on my channel is to transform from negativity, to not let it overbear you. And so I feel like you've been really doing that. You've been really crossing your P's and Q's and dotting your I's. Here we have the Tower, which is a very interesting energy too, because you have overcome so much, okay? You were essentially in a battle. I mean, if you can imagine the Empress's kingdom throne here being attacked, and so I think in your recent past you were feeling like there was an attack, and you've been able to handle that well. I just feel like you've planted enough strong seeds to avoid these things from happening. So with the Seven of Pentacles, there are choices. There are choices that you've had to make things more balanced. And I feel as though you have been watching other people and their demise, and you're like, ha ha ha, I knew this was going to happen, but I protected myself anyway, which is really great. And I mean, you've worked so hard on this. You didn't want anyone necessarily to destroy you on this in your path. And that's beautiful, and that's abundant. I feel like, are there, people in your life that are trying to ruin your sense of peace? Because it seems here that they were not very successful in in that all it did was show their true colors, and you're more educated now. So here's the Six of Swords, which confirms your energy of having to move on from those situations. The Six of Swords is about transferring or moving on. And so I've seen here that once your kingdom was trying to be attacked, you've had to consider moving on from those tumultuous situations. And I feel as though you have a strong hold, like you have a lot of strength here. It just feels like ever since your birthday, you've been able to realize that the rest of this year, you just want peace. You just want to protect yourself. You're getting yourself in that mode of, okay, I would like to save for the future. I would like, by Christmas time, by the end of December, it has been important for you to stabilize yourself, because you don't want anything bad to happen. So I see here the Three of Swords in reverse. So I see that you are moving on from a relationship. You may have had to end a relationship. You may have had to recover from the heartbreak that was your recent past. So, up until your birthday, from the beginning of the year to your birthday, it was like, wow, I have to just stop all this narcissism. I have to stop people from gaslighting me and telling me my truths aren't real, and I have to be able to decide for myself. And I think with the Six of Swords and the Eight of Wands, you were definitely moving on from what these situations have caused you. And okay, so the Three of Wands in reverse shows me that the people that you had in this year are not the same friends that you have right now. Isn't that interesting? I mean, they're always, people will always be in your life, and they'll always be around there, and they're just a text message away. But really, in a sense, you are reconsidering your alliances, your allegiances. And that is such an important aspect. I want to know more about this Three of Wands, because Cancer, I don't want you to feel like people are that you can't deal with people, that you're unable to work with people, that you have to work by yourself, because the Empress, she's very held into herself, and she is very sure about herself, but she needs to ask for help when she needs to ask for help from the right people, right? She can't just do everything on her own. So Cancer, I want to make sure that I'm getting the message from the spirit guides today. I want to make sure that the spirit guides and our ancestors and the source that is within you, showing you the love, because it's love. Don't isolate yourself. That I want you to be able to feel the love that continue going. I want you to be able to keep continuing to believe in people. Believe in people. Believe in the possibilities of love, because you have choices. You have people that are around that want to help and love and support you, but you're so ready to move on. And I see here with the Star card that you may have found a new person in your life. You may have found maybe your own way of doing things even. You are very happy with tending to your own garden, your own home, your own infrastructure, the way that you need to. You don't need acknowledgement from other people about what's going on, because at the end of the day, you know, you got you. So that's why the Three of Wands is in reverse. So the source is saying thank you so much for handling these conflicts, and thank you so much for not isolating yourself from the world, and instead just tending to your own garden, finding your inner strength, okay, and also doing things the way you feel like you need to be, that they need to be done, so you can be taking care of yourself, which is very abundant. What is the Seven of Pentacles? Thank you, Source, for being here with us in Cancer today. What are the choices that Cancer has in particular? What avenues, what journeys, what next steps in this year does Cancer take? And we see here that the Five of Pentacles indicates that you were very hurt by these conflicts in this recent past, that it kind of left you without a lot of monetary funds to protect yourself. Unfortunately, it seems as though the behaviors and actions that people have decided to take to tear down your throne, kingdom, kind of tried to leave you without options. So, in a sense, you don't want to have to make choices based out of fear. You don't want to have to adjust your life because you don't have enough. And that is, you know, that's a part of your resilient nature as the crab of the zodiac, is that when you are in tough terrain and heavy currents that are very strong currents of just chaos, you realize that you need a new home. So this could be you actually looking for a new home. I see Cancer. I see you looking for a more stable environment because of that reason. Give me more of the Five of Pentacles. More of the Five of Pentacles. What is the story? More of the story behind. The Empress again comes out of the Five of Pentacles. So, the Empress again comes out for the Five of Pentacles. Did you see that? Yes, 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 Cancer. I love this. How you're just like, I'm not going to go through this again. What I've been through this recent past year. I see here, since there's two Empresses here, that maybe the people in your life or the women in your life have talked to you about how fucked up that situation was. And I do believe you have the support, because they don't want to see you go down the path of being not taken care of and not being cared for. So the Empress energy is your energy right now. So I'm gonna put it up again. You can see. So I just feel as though you don't care about like how other people feel about you, whether they say they love you, but you don't care about that. You don't care about whether that's in any way valid. You're not like worried about having, like with the Star card, you're not worried about having the approval of other people about where you're going. So I just want to take a broader look into what this means for you. Okay. You don't want to feel like you don't have the ability to go somewhere else if you need to. And I'm so sorry, Cancer, if you are like facing eviction or the Moon and then the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Because it feels like someone tried to back you up in a corner. Honestly, that's what it feels like. It feels like someone tried to like ruin your stability and your place. And the most important thing for you is to have a home. Is to have a home. Is to have a place that you call your own. Because that's what gives you this emotional fulfillment. Because even though you have an Empress energy of being like, okay, I'm not going through this anymore, I want to know how you're being fulfilled. How are you fulfilling yourself? You know, you're tending to your own things, but I have the Nine of Bones here, and I feel as though that you just think someone tried to back you up in a corner. You are trying to not let the words that people tell you get to you. You're trying to be strong against naysayers or haters. I think that you may have been sort of hard on yourself because maybe you've lost some friends and you're in your head and kind of like wondering why aren't these people circulating into my life. But I see here you have sort of the ability to go deep into your mind and do shadow work. So if you've been doing shadow work, Cancer, and have been writing or filling out the prompts that are able to help you through that, I feel like you've been noticing some of the ways in which trying to be there for others has been harming you. And also, I feel as though I can see and hear, you know, you trying to resist the negative thoughts. I think maybe you went out to a party or a gathering, and you began to feel a little self-conscious. Okay, although and that much brewing in your self-consciousness just like made you be like, I don't want to like deal with this anymore, you know, because I feel as though the attack on your kingdom was also trying to be an attack on your mental capability to be resilient and restore yourself. This card is really cool because it's about someone being able to have self-love and acceptance. Self-love and acceptance, and that the feeling may be like shattered or broken. Like you were thinking about how cool you were before. Maybe you were thinking about how maybe this image that you want to fulfill, there is this image that you want to fulfill for yourself, for sure. Reminiscing on the past, like how things have broken to you. I think you're tired of talking about how broken you feel, or how I think you want to. So with this in reverse, I think you want to live in the state of believing in yourself, because when you were a kid, you were very colorful and energetic, and you would feel the nature, like the breeze and the grass and the family connection and the feeling of being well taken care of. And becoming an adult, you're having to realize that you have to like take care of yourself in a way. So with this being backwards, it just confirms for me, and it confirms in this reading, that you are not looking for external validation for how strong your character has to be, or how much money you have, or how often you're going out, because you really pride yourself in being able to keep your home stable and having the items and materials you need to thrive. And so you have you just don't care what people think anymore. You don't care what people think, and that's a really good thing, because what I'm promoting on my channel is that opinions of you don't matter. People's opinions of you don't matter, and we can take everything with a grain of salt, for sure. I feel as though, Cancer, that you are embodying a spiritual being, that you are not exactly living in your body or living in your physical body like for itself, but you're living inside of your body, because you care so much about your health. You care so much about your mental health, and you want to so having found a new love, having found a partner, a counterpart, you want to have self-confidence so that you're not projecting the past onto them. You want to be present with the new love that is opening up in your life, and you want to know yourself by accepting yourself, not caring about what other people think. This is beautiful, very beautiful. Okay, so we have the camel. So yes, the camel, what did they say? 40 days and 40 nights? Doesn't drink water or something like that? I don't know if that's true, but yes, I definitely feel a very big preserving energy. Okay? Going long distances without needing anyone's opinion or approval about what you're doing. You're beautiful, you're humble. So when you're outside, in the grocery shopping, for example, you're outside pushing the cart in the grocery store, you're letting your energy be one with itself. And you're letting your energy feel confident. And and you're not masking it. You're not pretending. This isn't you pretending to have confidence because you're avoiding some type of emotional issue, but you want to be able to survive the long walk through the desert. You know what I mean? And so we have here undercover the black egg. The black egg. And yes, we are you're harnessing the seed of abundance. Okay? You're preserving yourself. You are because by preserving yourself, you're making yourself more beautiful. You're sort of being really attractive. You're really attractive energy right now, because when you preserve yourself, you become more beautiful. I mean, in every ancient culture, the act of preserving the body is in different ways. It promotes beauty. You're manifesting beauty. You're manifesting abundance. You don't want anyone to get in there, which is a great thing. Which is a very great thing. So, I want to know, Cancer, let's see, we have the Six of Swords and the Eight of Wands. So it's like, where are you going? Where are you going? I want to know. Where is Cancer going here? Where is Cancer going? All right. Where is Cancer going? This is beautiful. Yeah, you're gonna, so I'm getting another information about you putting off on a project, or like putting off applying to something for much later. Or maybe there's something much later that you have to preserve your energy for, like a test, or you're looking forward to being screened for a job. So you want to be on your best, at your best level. So that's why a good purpose. So swiftness. Yeah, with the swiftness. So just a confirmation. The Eight of Wands again. On top of those. Yeah. You're going somewhere. Going somewhere, dude. So let me see the energy I feel. 6, 8, 8. 8, 8. 8 is a very good number for you right now. 8, 9. I feel as though since you don't care what other people's opinions of you are, and you just want to like make sure everything is good, maybe you're not telling everybody where you're going. Nobody has to know exactly what Cancer is doing, because it's going to ruin it if you just like fucking tell everybody. You are, there's an opportunity, whether it's a job, whether it's a place that you're going, whether it's a new home that you're going to, a new location that you just want to keep under wraps. You don't want anyone to know what you're doing. And I highly respect that, Cancer. So actually, before I pull these cards, I'm going to do maybe a little bit more of the herbal tarot here. Two of Wands coming on top of. You still haven't decided exactly. You're going somewhere. You still haven't really decided exactly. So I see the Seven of Pentacles here. You have choices. You're like, I don't know. I think I might move into that house. I think I might like take that test. I think I might get that job. I think I might go and somewhere and see this guy or see this person. I think I might go on that date. I think I might, but you're not going to tell anyone. It's just that you haven't decided, because maybe there's some part of you that still cares what people think, in a sense. And I know that's difficult to hear because you've done so much work on not caring what other people think. But it seems as though you have been deciding if you're going to do it. And I support you, Cancer. You don't have to leave any breadcrumbs for anyone as to where you're going. I know it kind of sucks, like having to journey yourself, be alone a little bit. But like I said, you have two people. You do have people that know where you're going, right? Because if you're gonna go travel in the middle of the desert by yourself, there should be a couple of people that know where you're going, so they can know that you're in the desert if you never come back. But I think it's important that, that the universe has been so abundant to you that you know where you don't want to go. Okay, that's the most important thing. You know for sure that you don't want to go back to having no confidence, to being doubtful of yourself, or like people not telling you what to do. So just keep all your secrets to yourself. Okay? And it's okay if you have one decision that is kind of like better than the other, or they're both kind of equally, like, I don't know, but you know, that's the abundance of the universe when you have so many choices. It really is, because you can go either way, and the opportunities will present themselves again, because the universe presents us with things all the time that are over and over again. So you may choose one thing and then see the other opportunity come again. So I don't want you to worry about which decision to make on that. Okay, Cancer. So love how you're harnessing the ability to make moves in silence. Making moves in silence. I'm going to pull some oracle cards for you, so we can just, understand the source of it, like the wisdom of the ancestors with this, because I know that you would like to feel like you have all the support in the world, but you just can't care about people's opinions right now. And there are a couple people in your life that you can only tell what you're doing, because you don't want anyone to be like, hey, naysaying and naysaying you, right? I love that for you, Cancer. I love that you've been able to, because you really care about people, You care about how other people are doing, and you want family. You know what I mean? But I think you want to be able to grab that bag. You want to be able to have that bag. So if anyone needs your love or support or help that you're willing to give, then that'll be there for you. You want to do greater things for yourself so that you are able to help other people. And sometimes even our closest family members, we can't tell them what we're doing. Okay, so I see here the shock of the new. And this is a very positive card, Cancer. Oh my goodness. You're going to be surprised at what. So you're going to choose a thing. And then it's going to be like, you're going to be invited to like hotel vacations, or you're going to be meeting really cool people, or you're going to find the needle in the haystack here. You're going to find the jewel in the ocean. By moving your crabby self through the ocean to find a new place, you find a new jewel that no other fish has seen before, basically, right? And this comes with your resilience through to love yourself. So the key is, the more you love yourself, the more you choose yourself, the closer you are to having like a new fucking environment. The closer you are to having a new type of material to wear or to eat. You will find a new software to use for your projects. You will develop a new skill. You'll even find that you have a new skill. So yeah, no more self-doubt, Cancer. No more self-doubt, because what's coming when you choose yourself and love yourself is what will bring that invigoration. It'll solidify you as an empress. And this could be, you could be a guy watching this and a Cancer as well. And you can still be the Empress. Because you have been working so hard. Okay, Cancer is one of the hardest working zodiac signs. And you will see the fruits of your labor, I promise you. I promise you. So let me promise you some more with some number works here. These are the bicycle cards, playing cards. And I like to read these because they really help with the general aspect of abundance. So we're going to ask the ancestors and spirit guides to really hone in on this abundance right now. To really hone in. It's like an unopened Christmas present. It's like, you know that you're holding on to this Christmas present and it is the best present ever that you've ever gotten. And you want to keep holding on to it. So keep holding on to that self-love, Cancer. We're going to close this out right now with a number. Okay, so we have two numbers. The 9 and the 4. Love. Yes, love. Like I said, you are preserving yourself. This is a card about having home love, having the security that you know is going to protect you. I feel as though for some reason, like the bank cards, or like something about your bank where you're having savings or something. You have some type of saving, and you are only letting like the closest family members that you are around know about it. And you're preserving it for your move. You're planning on moving somewhere, and you're either planning on moving somewhere, or you're wanting to go on a vacation or like some type of trip that you've been wanting to go on. The 9 of what is it? Spears. I'm losing it. Sometimes my memory just collapses sometimes. But this card is kind of weird because it confirms like the self-doubt, you know what I mean? I just don't want you to have any self-doubt, Cancer. That's what the number 9 is for. You feel like you're so close to something and you don't know what choice to make. But and I know that it's kind of weighing a lot in your mind. It's weighing a lot in your mind to be thinking about, like, is this somewhere I want to be? Is this somewhere I want to work? But regardless, you're gonna keep going. Okay. Let's see. I think that it belongs there. And this belongs here. So thank you, Cancer, for tuning into this reading. There's just so much. Like, I feel like there's more in store for the future. So please like, subscribe to my channel so that we can talk about this more, this journey that you're on. And if this resonated with you, please comment. Also, if you have just like more thoughts about some of the cards and like what they mean for you, I would definitely love to talk with you about that. All right, y'all. Have a good day.